Hi everyone. Today we will install Visual Studio Code in our Windows system. And why we need this Visual Studio Code? Because of its lightness, means very light, and we can plug in multiple plugins which will help us to auto complete some syntaxes of commands, etc. and etc. and the debugging part. And Visual Studio Code supports multiple languages. We can write multiple languages by just adding different plugins inside it, and it also helps us to use what we call it Git example for version controlling or whatever we say, and that's it. So how to install Visual Studio Code in our system? Here we have code.visualstudiocode.com. This is the URL. I will give this in description. Just go there, and here you can see download for Windows, and not only Windows. We can have Windows. We have Windows 64, Mac OS, and Linux also. Just click on here just to download. Then before sorry before getting into downloads part, let us see something like not this one. uh, Here if we go here, code.visualstudiocode.com/downloads. Here we can see Windows, and two versions, for one for Red Hat and Fedora and SUSC, and Debian and Ubuntu use .deb extension. Windows uses generally .exe and whatever we call MSI and Mac OS we will use different. And coming to here, you see CLI. Don't confuse what is CLI. CLI means command line interface. Means by using command we are going to handle the operating system. So coming to Windows we have such things, and coming to Linux and Mac also we have. In Windows we have PowerScript, and in Mac also we have some scripting part, and coming to Linux we have shell script. So different scripts are there. Don't worry about everything. If you are using Windows, directly get into the Windows, and if you are using Ubuntu, that means you have already knowledge on it and you can use it. If you are using Mac OS, just download Mac and install it. That's it. Nothing else I want to say. And here let us get into uh, let me download it, but I already downloaded it to save my time. Here we have this one. Once we double tap on it, just double click on it, or just try to run it, and just accept all the agreements, go for next, and it will show you the path. If you want to install there, you can install. If you don't want, you can change the path. Right now I am thinking to install in the same location, so next. And creating a shortcut, uh, ex register code as an editor for the plan, yeah, etc etc. And here you see add to paths request to cell restart. If we want to we added some paths and we need to use those paths, then we need to restart our system. That's what it is saying. And creating a desktop icon, so that we will have an icon on our desktop. That's it. Let's get into next and go for installing, and it will take some time. Yeah, we are done, and let me finish it. Now it will launch. Yeah, this is the windows that we have. And here let me close this one. Here we have release notes, like something related to restricted mode. So this is all we have, and there are 5 icons here. One is, this is file explorer, that is to open see files in our system. This is to search, and this is for source controlling, like code whatever we use to control that one. This is for debugging, and this is for, I said no, there are some extensions which we can add or install. Those are we can get from here. Here we have Python, Jupyter Notebook. Don't worry about all these things. We will discuss one after the other. And GPT content generator and code API. So many are there. Whatever you want, you can try. You can just install it and you can use it. And here we have the release everything. If you are, I am not new to this Visual Studio. I uninstalled and installed it again to show how to install it. Whenever you will install newly into your system, then it will ask for some more information related to the template. Like now you can see the whole screen is in black. It will ask to select your own screen and some other information which is basic, and you can easily figure it out. If you have any doubts, just comment. I will try to not try, I will definitely help you to work on Visual Studio in your own local system. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you understand how to install Visual Studio. And coming to Linux part, there is one advantage in Linux. By using shell scripting, you can directly no, I don't say shell scripting, I will say it is a command, Linux command, which we can use directly to install without downloading an executable file and installing, by using a snap of it. Let me search for that command, Linux, sorry, install Visual Studio Code, VS Code, that is in Linux command. So that is what we have running Visual Studio Code on Linux, and how to install Visual Studio Code on Linux. Let me open this one, and here we go down. Here you see sudo apt update, which means it will ask to update everything whatever we install. And here we have some more commands related to properties, and not even this much big, even a small command will be there. I think it is not for Linux, it is for Ubuntu. So let me try for Ubuntu. Yeah, VS Code in Ubuntu, sorry. Yeah, installation using cm or command. Okay, so now installing Visual Studio Code on Ubuntu. Let me just click on it. So here this is one way to install using command, and I don't see that. Yeah, here we have this one. This is the Snap Store. We where we get it from Snap Store, means from Snap Store it will get that Visual Studio Code and it will install it. To do that, we need to use this command, sudo snap install classic node. That's it. And coming to Mac OS, I hope you know how to install Mac OS. Just as Windows, you need to download it and you need to double tap and you can get it. That's it. I think you understood, and you will work on this. You will try to install it and start using it if possible, just to explore it, like what are the things there are. If just, even though you make mistakes, it's fine. From mistakes you will learn new things. Thank you very much for being here, and try to subscribe my channel and start learning programming. And it is really helpful in your coming days. Coming days is all digital. Everyone must learn program, at least Python is one of the easiest, so most of them can easily learn Python. So I will start my channel with the Python course very soon. It is going to happen. So subscribe to my channel, and have a nice day.